Ooh, the new Grom Typhon. Or what I've been calling a typhoon forever until I found out I was wrong. So, besides my illiteracy and not being able to pronounce stuff properly, this is the new Grom Typhon. This is the I think they call it 14th scale. Neat little car. I'm so far very impressed with the whole quality for 140 bucks. So I know some people say that's expensive, but to me, for a lot of what I have, even with my cheaper RC stuff, 140 doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, it's got that remote, which means I don't believe I'm going to be able to bind my DX5 to it, much like, I think it was that truck. Yeah, I couldn't bind it to that one either because of the same radio problem. So, but anyway, we all know how these all come. Comes with the AA batteries for the remote. Comes with your little smart charger, your shock collars, your basic tool, your owner's manual. I typically only ever open those up to look for parts. First thing I noticed right away that I really, really like about this thing is this new clip. That is just an excellent way to attach the body. It's easy to come off. It clips on strong. I haven't really driven the car yet, so hopefully it'll last during some wrecks. I did just charge the battery, and it does come with this nice little 2S 1400 milliamp battery and a little USB charger for it. It's a 2-in-1 ESC brush motor. This fan, with the body on, you can feel air coming out of the back vents. So this fan is definitely working. So I'm going to take it outside here for a little bit and just rip it around on the street and kind of see what it does and just get a feel for it before I do a full on video. But so far, I'm impressed with it. I've never played with the Grom series of RC cars before. I've gotten into rock crawlers, but those things are all slow. These are much faster. I have played with the Black Zon, and it's a nice one, but these shocks, they feel oil filled. That feels like there's actual dampening going on in there, where the HPI Black Zon it does not. Those are definitely friction shocks. But even just driving around the house real quick, it's got a lot of pep. So I'm going to go ahead and run it outside, and then I'm going to take you guys along for a ride. We'll do some speed runs and play in the dirt and just have some fun. Let's go. And because curiosity always gets the best of me, why not on its maiden run just take it straight out for a speed run? Yep, he's reading. Very stable. Yep, I do have everything all the way up. $22 mph. Yeah, so this should end up being a very good run for the Black Zon slider turbo. They're about dead on speed. Now this is actually 1 mph faster, despite being a brush motor. I'm gonna go ahead and finish killing this pack and then go back in and prep it for some bashing. See you on a few minutes. guy. Got the SLT2 radio. It's not a bad radio. I would have preferred to have bound it to that, but I'd have to change up a bunch of stuff. And well, for now, I want to see how this little guy just does as is. We already seen what he does for speed. That 22 was better than I expected. So now that I'm done playing with him, check out the other video to check out that rock ray. That thing impressed me. But on the Typhon right now, and we're still at the same little spot. So let's see what it does. It's so quiet. Such a gentle little hum from that brushed motor. I don't know if the mic's gonna pick it up with all this wind noise. Oh, this is a stable little rig here. This is a lot of fun in the dirt. I've never played with any of the other Grom series from Arma, and you know, the only other things in this scale I've had has been well, besides my TRX4s, which don't do this stuff, would be the Black Zon, and Black Zon does pretty well, but this does all kinds of better. I wonder if it can make it up there. No. Oh, I bet I'm properly stuck down. All right, so boulder climber it is not. Wonderful little ground basher it is. Yeah, you could just send it right into donuts, and all you gotta do is release, and it just goes. .22 miles per hour, and drives this stable. Sorry, it's so windy, I keep shaking my hat here. I like it. $140. That seems like a little winner to me. This would be perfect for kids too, as their first, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Hobby grade RC. You know, since you can replace the servo and all that other stuff in there, it's an easy to service little rig, but it's not really fast enough to hurt anybody because it's nice and tiny too. But it's so easy to drive. I've been driving one-handed, which I never do. Even when I did the speed run on my street, that was one-handed. And yeah, I can't say how impressed I am. They're just exactly how impressed I am. This thing is just a wonderful little RC truggy. Got caught on a stick there. I am going to have to invest in a nice little ramp. because these dirt hills are a little bit too big for him to jump off of. But I bet with some those just board ramps, I bet it'd be a lot of fun just catching a little bit of air with it. You're not going to have much air control with it because you don't, the tires don't balloon, you don't get anywhere near enough RPM on them to do like backflips and stuff. But I bet it'll do nice normal flips, racing style flips, jumps. I bet it'll do some racing jumps very well. I haven't had to mess with the trim or anything. And it just goes. You know what, Arma? I think you got a winner on your hand here. I don't know how the Grom Stadium truck is, but I've heard of some overheating issues. But with this thing, with that built-in cooling fan, you can actually feel the air flow right out the back there. And golly, I hope the camera centered on that. But yeah, right here you've got some air vents, and it blows the air right through the motor. Matter of fact, let's check it real quick. Oh. It's cold. Well, not, you know, cold, but can't be more than 90 degrees, 95 degrees. And it's I don't know what the temperature is today. I think we're right around 82, 83 ambient. It's a nice overcast day before the eclipse hits us here in Waco. It'll be interesting to see if the sky still looks like that on Monday. It'd be a bummer for all those people that have come into town and spent big bucks on hotel rooms and rented out some land to watch the eclipse if it's actually raining and overcast. But, oh, you know what? Yeah, it's slowing down. So I think I did finally kill the battery. Which, you know, see, 1400, 2-cell. I've been at wide open throttle this entire time. That's not too bad at all. Can't complain about that. Oh, I must have knocked the steering when I set it down. Oh, yep, back to zero. It's happy again. All right, well, there you have it. 140 bucks. Comes with your remote, batteries for the remote, charger, battery for the car. It's all-wheel drive. It's got a really nice suspension on it, despite how bad that chassis slap just sounded. But I give it a thumbs up. I did not expect to really enjoy this thing as much as I have, but it's a great little rig. Don't just bash, blast. Dude RC, y'all have a good one.